Thanks, Pramod. First of all, congratulations to Pramod Tripathi, all awardees of Freedom from Diabetes. I'm really congratulating you. Being a past president of RSSDI, our association who is having more than 12,000 doctors all across the country, as someone told about that, we should reverse the diabetes of millions of people who are having diabetes in our country. As we know that we are second highest in the world having diabetes in millions, 100 million people are having diabetes. So the idea of endorsing the program of Freedom from Diabetes is that diabetes is a reversible disorder, and that's very important, and that message should go to all the doctors across the country. And as we know also, as a doctor also, that diabetes is a reversible disorder. We have with us our IDF president also, that President-elect, that diabetes is a preventable disorder, and that message is also very, very important, that those who have come here, they have the diabetes and they could reverse their diabetes, they should also know that diabetes is a preventable disorder. So make sure that your future generation should not have diabetes. It's very, very important that you should not come to this stage that once you develop the diabetes and then you get the diabetes reversal. So that's very important message, and that is the reason we all are here to tell everyone that diabetes is a preventable disorder. It's not that the doctors who are practicing diabetes, they don't know that diabetes is a reversible disorder, but I think it is the motivation or education which is given from the Freedom from Diabetes, or the number of educators who are working with this field, they are very important, and they make you, diabetes can be reversed in you. I mean, it is before 2017, the physicians were not very sure that there was an evidence, unless it had come as a paper, as a direct, that diabetes can be reversed. He knows Dr. Roy Taylor. Last time when I was here in 2019, I told Dr. Pramod Tripathi that you are actually Roy Taylor of India. So you had proved that diabetes can be reversed. In UK, he has published the data for thousands of people that diabetes can be reversed. And then I asked the Pramod that, we should publish more and more data from India also, that yes, diabetes can be reversed. And now all physicians also starting, this concept of diabetes can be reversed. It does not mean that person has to free from all the diabetic medications. Probably some of them may continue few medications. And the lipid lowering agents are very important, and that I personally support that it should be continued lifelong. It's not like that if someone achieved a target of LDL cholesterol of less than 70, he can be stopped of the medication, because if he continue, the benefit of these lipid lowering agents are much more higher instead of stopping it. Then about the medication, some of the people, they can be continued only on metformin, only of some of the medication, but still they can keep their HbA1c of less than 5.9, and they should not feel that, yes, my diabetes is not completely reversed. Still, I am on one medicine, which is metformin, but that's fine. You are still like, you can say that my diabetes is almost like in a stage of where my sugar, anytime I do, it comes between 80 to 120, and they should feel proud of it also. We as at RSSDI, at the national level, at International Diabetic Federation, we have a lot of education program which is related to diabetes reversal and diabetes prevention. There is a World Congress of Prevention of Diabetes, which is only talking about the diabetes prevention. So I mean, the patients or sometimes the general public should not think that doctors only talk about therapy. There is a dedicated meeting which we call only for diabetes prevention program. And this year in 2024, not in 23, we have a World Congress of Prevention of Diabetes in Mumbai, and Shashank and Manoj and many of us are part of it, and we are going to do this meeting. And 6th Congress of World Congress of Prevention of Diabetes in Germany is done by Dr. Peter long back, almost before 10 years. So it's a prevention program all over the world which we are doing, and we are educating our doctors also that diabetes can be prevented. In India, the other problem is the sarcopenia, and we all are thin-fat Indian. Shashank long back published an article that we are unique, that we are having highly insulin resistant, and we develop diabetes even when we gain the weight by 10 or 15 kg. Or some of us become just 75 or 80 kg and we develop diabetes. So this thin-fat Indian concept is there. But one thing what we can do is a simple mantra of diabetes prevention: measure your abdominal girth. If your abdominal girth is more than half of your height, you are at the risk of developing diabetes. Not only diabetes, the other problems like cardiovascular disease also. So simple mantra of diabetes prevention is those who does not have the diabetes or those who have reversed their diabetes, please try to act on your abdominal girth and try to reduce it. If you can reduce it to your half of your height, then you are preventing not only diabetes, but many more non-communicable diseases like hypertension as well as cardiovascular disease. So that's very important. So those who don't have diabetes or those spouse or their family members who are not having diabetes, make sure that abdominal girth can be, reduced and they make it half of your height. So if you are 170, it should not be more than 85 centimeter, but roughly more than 80 centimeter in female and more than 90 centimeter in male, make you at the risk of developing diabetes and many other problems also. With this, once again, I congratulate to all the awardees who have reversed their diabetes. I am very much congratulating to those people who have shown their data of more than 5 years their GTT is normal. That the data is not available even in the world, that still we have 2 years or 4 year data. For those who have more than 5 years of diabetes reverse, they should be congratulated. And once again, congratulating Pramod for this wonderful program. Thank you.